what would be your tips for somebody who is trying to go into this voice acting journey, or what would be the best tips that you think that people should know?
I would say if they're just starting out, get in a voice class. And because that's something that somebody can do anywhere.
Yeah.
You can get into voice classes online. Um, you can buy books and tapes to make it even less expensive. But it's what you're using. It would be like if you wanted to become a trumpet player, well, you're gonna have to buy a trumpet. It becomes your own instrument. So I would say that. I think voice acting, especially now the way video games are going, is they're kind of like movies that you can play.
Mhm.
So I think acting is an important component. And there's, you know, cheap ways to expensive ways. I think a lot of film schools have to do films to graduate, and that's how I started. There was a film school in the city I was in, and they need actors, and you do it for free, but it gets you experience and it gets you footage, and you start to learn, and then acting classes. So that my I never went to school for this professionally. I never was had that opportunity be able to afford it or whatever. So I just kind of learned as I went, but it was from just trying to find whatever I could to learn and going from there. And I think maybe there are some people that just naturally fall into it. They've got this incredible voice and they just go. But after a while, you have to have, what do they say? You have to have talent about your talent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get that. Well,
Yeah. And
that's
that's
very.
the nice thing these days, well, because of the pandemic, it's really opened up the world of Zoom and
Mm.
doing this and stuff like that. So there are things available to people that weren't before, especially if people aren't in a big city or near a big metropolis.